So is Joel Elliott. Hey.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Nashville, Tennessee. I am Joel Elliott. Elliott spelled with 2 L's and 2 T's. You can look me up on Twitter. Yeah, I used to be a radio DJ, and then I got married, and I moved to Huntsville, Alabama, and she has violently put me out. So now I have the dubious distinction of being the #1 homeless comedian in Huntsville, Alabama. It's just true. It is what it is, you know. I don't know how many of you guys are homeless, but keep pursuing your dreams, guys, because as comedians, you will eventually be where I'm at. We're gonna have like a comical tent city playing shows to the raccoons. If the entertainment industry is what I remember it to be. But yeah, being homeless, it's a wild thing. Like, okay, I woke up on a bench because that's what we do. We sleep on benches. And there was a homeless man standing over me. Now, 9 times out of 8, this is a bad thing. You know, you don't want to wake up and have a homeless guy standing over you. But this guy's name is Lucky. He's like a professional homeless guy. Lucky, he was like the homeless version of Morpheus from The Matrix, okay? Like, he's giving me all these tips and tricks, and he's like, you can do this, Neo, you know? And, like, instead of a red and blue pill, it was a bag full of snacks. But, yeah, this dude, he was also on a date, by the way. This was not just the homeless Morpheus, like Trinity was there too, and like I've seen the Matrix movies. If I'm Neo and he's Morpheus and that's Trinity, like somewhere in the second or third film, I get to have sex with that girl, So like this was a good morning for me. I was pretty excited. But then I ran into Lucky like a couple weeks later. He's tripping on acid, and he's telling me how lonely he is and how he thinks he might be crazy because he's got syphilis. And so like now Trinity's off the table, okay? So we're not going there. So yeah, that was really disillusioning. But homeless people are not my only friends. Like yeah, we do all know each other. It's true. But I also have real people friends. Now homeless people are real people too. No, it turns out. But I've got indoorsy friends. Like I've got friends that live indoors, and I'm always afraid they have to edit themselves when they're hanging out with me. Because they're afraid I'm going to lay the homeless card on them. Like they're going to tell a story like, oh yeah, I woke up the other day and from a nap and there was a spider on me. It was gross. And I am afraid that they fear I'm going to come back with like, yeah, I woke up the other day and there was this rat on my chest and it was making eye contact with me and it looked like it was thinking, what's in the backpack, man? And, like I'm afraid they think I'm going to do it. Now that did happen though. That is a real story. I woke up, there was a rat and the eye contact and the what's in the backpack. It's freaky out there, guys. But yeah, so I've only laid the homeless card on one person. And that's because, when you're homeless, like every phone call you get, you're like hopeful, like, oh, hope for life, But a telemarketer called me, okay, and I'm going down the road on my bike, and I get a telemarketer call, and it just hit me just the right way, where she was like, okay, I'm calling from Direct Buy. I was like, oh, okay. And she goes, are you driving right now? And I said, no, I'm on a bike because I'm a homeless man. And she's working off a script, so like she's got nothing for this. She's just flipping pages, I can hear the panic in her voice, and she starts apologizing. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and so I feel bad, and I find myself in a position where I'm consoling her for the fact that I'm homeless. It was a really weird position to be in. And, I'm telling her, like, oh, no, it's okay, I'm doing fine with it, like, I'm happy because happiness is a choice, like, it got really weird. And so, like, eventually then the conversation came to, she went, well, click, and just hung up. If you guys, this is my lesson for you, if you take nothing from this, take this. If you accidentally call a homeless person, say goodbye. It's lonely out there. Like, she just left me hanging. I'm like, oh, okay, well, back to survival. Like, say goodbye. If you call a homeless person, say goodbye. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. And thanks to a debilitating personality disorder, I'm honest when I mean this because I have trouble with boundaries. Nashville, Tennessee, I love you.